Previously on T-Man 978. Transformers Generations Warface Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Decepticon Airwave, who's a deluxe class figure and also a weaponizer. I think they're still calling him that. Hello everyone, here's the one non-articulated figure line that I collect, amiibo. These are all Breath of the Wild amiibo. They re-released the Champions to go along with the game Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. These two, I bought a long time ago and I just been leaving them in a box with plans of opening them. Found them on clearance. In fact, Zelda was on clearance, but she didn't ring up. The girl at Walmart let me get it for free. Yay, Walmart girl. Alright, the Bubble On Link had a sticker on there which I couldn't wipe off. This box is heavy because he's heavy. Who cried during her cutscene after you rescued her spirit? We're going to start with Zelda. And so you can see right here on this plate, or the NFC plate, the Helen symbol down there, that or the royal symbol, whatever it's really called. You can tell how they want you to place this on your display by looking at that. But here she is. The texture, quality, and details and whatnot usually vary. I think her face is a little bit soft, but it was kind of like a semi-cel shaded look in the game. No detail on there on the Sheikah slate. Here are the shoes. This is the bottom. Yeah. Go Zelda. This is Archer Link. Naturally, because he has his bow. But that's spot on, I guess. He has like the basic sword and shield, and he has the quiver down there. And unlike other amiibo where there's like a clear pole, they have him up on a puff of smoke, which is cool. And he has one of these guardian arrows. Let's try. Yeah, there's his face. Pretty spot on. Like they captured the details right there. So yeah, there's Link. Here's the bottom. Here's Mipha. Here's her placement right there. She's pretty much the first area where the game kind of loosely steers you to go. I played it twice and I ended up in her area first twice. You have the detail in her head up here. The eyes, maybe it's just because it's in 3D it looks weird, but they do look kind of weird. But you get to see a lot of details that you probably wouldn't see in the game. Like the fact that she actually has butt cheeks. You never see that. I always thought it was funny that they just look like people, mostly with long torsos, and their heads look like a fish on top of a neck. Oh, that's cool. This is more pearlescent than it is in the game. In the game, it's more like crystal-like. It does look like it's a separate piece, so they could have used a separate piece, but they didn't. But I do like how everything is nicely painted, all our jewelry and whatnot. Revali, and here's his placement right there. He has a clear stand as well, going into the back of his posterior. Everything's nicely painted. They usually don't get cheap with the paint and whatnot. Sometimes the details, like I said, get a little fuzzy. It's not as crisp as it is in the game. But they definitely make sure they paint everything. There's his face. And his braids back here. Braided feathers. Isn't that interesting? He has 3 toes. There's Revali, the big dude, Daruk. Here's his symbol. His feet are, it's funny, his feet are smaller than Link's. But look at that. This almost looks like metal in person. It feels like solid plastic. I like the CMO detail that they gave them. I think I'm gonna have to look at the original game that had these guys. I believe that was Ocarina of Time. I don't know how much they tried to make them look like CMOs. I know they definitely look like CMOs in Twilight Princess. In fact, you get into a CMO fight with them. There's a little belly button. But I wonder what these things are made. What is their skin made out of? Because they can live in a volcano. They eat pretty much lava and rocks. Their teeth have to be made out of diamond for what they can eat. But their tongues look normal. But you're not supposed to think about all that stuff when you're playing a game. And last, Urbosa. This is her main pose right here. But fortunately, you can turn it around. Look at this shield right there. All this stuff has names. I can't remember everything offhand. But I like all the different varying colors. She turns out to be way prettier in the game than this. Like, I think these two have the weirdest kind of face where the face sculpt isn't quite spot on. Zelda as well. I mean, there's a decent representation. And these things are not. They're not in scale. Because Urbosa should be way taller. She was huge in the game. Link and Zelda. Oh, let's add Daruk to that as well. So even though he's big and heavy and a lot of plastic, he's not really in scale. So I guess they don't really want to go for scale with these things. Here we go with the group shot. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this close-up look at all these things. I like them naturally, and I like their functionality in the game. I can't wait to try to use them again if I play Breath of the Wild again. And if I buy Age of Calamity, I get to see what they can do. But yeah, it is fun to finally have these things open. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.